Castorre picking up right from where he left off, scoring goals left, right and center for Real Madrid. Here, another one against Girona thanks to a brilliant pass by Camavinga, and we remain top of the league with a 20-point margin. Mind the gap. After that, we had to play Real Sociedad, and there was a bit of a drop-off by Real Madrid. We were almost too confident, too secure at the top. And here, Real Sociedad took advantage of that, because late on in the game, they put a ball into the box and took the lead against us, shocking the Bernabeu, but most importantly, shocking us, the players. We couldn't believe it. Our unbeaten run was probably going to come to an end if we didn't react quickly, and Castorre did his best to stop that. A brilliant cross, with Vinicius headers it out, and in the end, Real Sociedad beat us at the Bernabeu, which ends our unbeaten streak in the league, only our second loss this season across all competitions after the one from Tenerife early on in the Copa del Rey. But after that, it was time for a reaction. Okay, we had a drop-off against Real Sociedad. We obviously weren't going to end the season unbeaten, but it was time for a reaction and to show that that was just a slip-off and that Real Madrid was still quality and that Lorenzo Castorre was still at his best. Took the lead early on against Real Betis. He already scored against them at the Bernabeu, and he did it again at the Benito Villamarin. A weak foot strike, a bit of a deflection, and it's in. But it wasn't just Lorenzo Castorre who was playing phenomenally. Endrick scored a bombazo from outside the box as well to put us with a 2-0 advantage at halftime. Later on in the game, Real Betis took one back, and it looked like that they could do a comeback and that our bad streak could continue. But Lorenzo Castorre and Real Madrid weren't gonna make it that easy. A very nice cross that meets a header and it falls into the back of the net. Arda Güler assisting Lorenzo Castorre for the third goal of the match by Real Madrid, and that pretty much sealed the victory. Bouncing back from a defeat in style with a brace, but then he was played through again. His first hat-trick to Real Madrid, and it was a very impressive one at the Benito Villamarin, a 1-4 victory with 3 of the goals by Lorenzo Castorre Jr. Despite our hefty lead in the league, there was no time to celebrate. We had to get right back into it, because yes, we are 20 points ahead, but league titles, they're only won by consistency all around the year. There was some nice dribbling by Lorenzo Castorre. He's played into the box, but it squeezes over the crossbar. He hit it a bit too strong and couldn't get the goal. But Lorenzo Castorre won't stop fighting ever until he gets what he wants. And there it is, there is the goal he was looking for, a 1-0 lead for Real Madrid. And it's once again the speedy run and the weak foot finish to trick the goalkeeper. Classic Castorre goal. But it wasn't just him that was on fire, the whole team was playing amazingly, and there is a phenomenal pass and a goal for Chilean Mbappé. 2-0 at the Bernabeu. Castorre getting both the goal and the assist. And that is full time, another victory, another amazing performance all around, and after that we have to play Getafe. Getafe are a very rocky team and they weren't gonna make it easy for us. But early on, Lorenzo Castorre was through, he played Vinicius, and the ball just went past him. He didn't do anything, he didn't react. After that, Castorre hit the crossbar, so this was already becoming a very frustrated game. Could have easily been 2 goals up right now. But the great pressure by Real Madrid opens a lot of spaces for us. And it was Rodrigo who found the back of the net. And what does he do? He goes and he celebrates with Lorenzo Castorre. They have a good relationship, the two of them, which is very important in this team. And there's Castorre with some demon behavior on the box. No one can take the ball off him. He's just glued to his feet and he puts the cross. He didn't meet anyone because I don't think Real Madrid have many good headers. The forwards aren't very tall. And after that, Castorre had another great chance. but he just wasn't finding the back of the net tonight. It was just a frustrating game. But in the second half, a corner by Getafe is brilliantly defended by us, and Castorre picks up the ball in our own half, near the box, and look what he does, he just drives it all across the pitch, and he's gonna play Vinicius through, calls for the ball back, good finish, easy goal, 2-0. He just makes it look that easy. A ball carried all across the pitch, played through the Vinicius, back to him, that's how he does it, and we responded really well to that defeat by Real Sociedad. It almost feels like nothing happened. But all of that was just a league which is already pretty much ours, and what we really want here is the Champions League. It's the main reason Lorenzo Castorre signed for Real Madrid. He already won everything at Liverpool, but he was missing the Champions League, and that's where Real Madrid are specialists at, winning the Champions League. Biggest stage in the world, and we had to play Roma at the Coliseum. Obviously an amazing stage, so much history, so much meaning. And not an easy rival. Obviously they're not the likes of Manchester City or PSG or Bayern Munich. You don't ever want to face Roma, they're a really rocky team, but for Real Madrid and for Lorenzo Castorre, it's just one more obstacle in our path to glory. Another goal with the right foot, strikes it past the keeper onto the bottom corner, and it's just really fluid play by Real Madrid, dynamic and fast. We take a relatively early lead here in the last 16 matchup. And he squeezes it into the same corner, beating the keeper twice, and look at the celebration. He knows he is the man, he knows he is the boss, and this team goes all around him. Celebrates kissing his wrist in memory of his father, which, as you all may know, passed away during his childhood, and everything he has achieved he dedicates to him. So halftime, a really nice lead, but in the second half we will only see more demonic behavior by Lorenzo Castorre. Vinicius couldn't convert that chance, would have been an amazing assist, and later on Castorre trips over the ball, but still saved by the defender. He's one-on-one, he's through on goal, and he wins a penalty. He could have gotten the goal, but dribbling past the keeper, forced a foul, and that's the fourth penalty he has won this season, 4 in one season. It's already impressive in itself in real life, but in this video game it's even more. Mbappe got the goal, 3-0 advantage, and the tie was pretty much over already. But for Lorenzo Castorre, well, this has just begun. A nice pass onto him, who lifts it over for Arda Güler. Returns the gift from previous matches, and the little Turkish boy makes it 4-0. Just an all-around glorious performance by Real Madrid, and we're pretty much set to be in the quarterfinals.